This shark, swallow you whole. Shaking, tenderizing, down you go.
Coming in at number 10 on our top 100 movies of all time is Steven Spielberg's seminal Jaws. And a lot of people like to credit Star Wars for the birth of the blockbuster summer movie, but I think it's really this one, don't you?
You're right, it is the first blockbuster of all time.
Yeah.
That is well established. A little memory for you, I was way too young to see this in theaters, and I remember some family members visiting, and one family member describing the experience of seeing this movie and how terrifying it was, and I remember overhearing this thinking, I've got to see this thing. I don't know what it is, but it did feel like the first big movie event of my lifetime.
Yeah, we were too young, though. This was a movie that we would have caught later on VHS, because
I had the VHS.
Yeah, most of our audience never saw this in theaters, but I can imagine going to the movie theater, not knowing what to expect.
For the first time ever.
But Jaws was unbelievably scary, unbelievably well made.
Just to see the incredible effort that this guy who was really a kid, untested, I mean, he'd made Duel at this point, hadn't really done anything like this. Nobody really had shot on the water to this extent before. And then to try to get this mechanical shark to work, of course, doesn't work. But you know what? That ends up making the movie better.
It does, right? It's like he's chasing windmills kind of thing, right? Well, we've got a fantastic review of Jaws right here, right now.
There's a new Blu-ray of it.
It's not only a new Blu-ray, but it is a fully restored from original film elements by Steven Spielberg and Amblin Entertainment
Put into
themselves.
4K. They transferred it into 4K from like original film negatives. Like, this is the real deal.
It's the real deal, and Steven Spielberg made a point of being involved because he wanted to make sure the film would look exactly how he would want it to look, and he has been quoted as saying that this looks better than the original film.
What's exciting about this digital age, where we're able to restore these movies, we can bring these classic movies back to life in a way that makes them more vivid than even we remember them when we went to the cinema to see them.
One of the best things for me about this Blu-ray is this feature-length documentary that really explores the idea that this was a guerrilla film, an independent film in its soul, being financed through a studio.
Yeah,
but they did a lot of things, like they did storyboards that they didn't submit, and they would just shoot them anyway.
The studio production department wanted to know every storyboard there was. They didn't know every storyboard there was. We had a bunch of them that we never told them about that we'd sneak and shoot. It was a guerrilla movie. I like to think of it as a big independent movie masquerading as a big studio movie.
So there you have it, a nice review wrapping everything up with Jaws. I just wish we got another movie or two with Robert Shaw and Richard Dreyfuss together on screen. They were fantastic. Roy Scheider was great too. Everything about this movie is
incredible. Get that old
incredible.
broken shark out of retirement, bring him back too. Listen, congratulations once again to Steven Spielberg and to Jaws, your number 10 in our countdown of the 100 greatest films of all time.